What's up guys, I'm back like I never left. In this video, we're going to be talking about a penny stock that Ark Invest bought. We're going to go over exactly what to do with your position so the stock is really spiking up significantly higher. I'm also going to be going over a quick stock market recap and also what to expect for Tesla earnings reports coming up pretty soon and some of the competitors that are trying to catch up to Tesla. We're going to go over this important information in this video, so make sure you stay tuned. Now let's get right into the video. Before we get into the video, I really appreciate if you can hit the like button. If you have any questions or any comments, make sure you drop in the comment section below. So as you can see over here, we got the stock market relatively sold off to the downside, specifically right before the market closed. But we have the healthcare sector that performed very well compared to any other sector in the stock market today, mainly led by Pfizer. It has more positive news coming out from the vaccine that they're trying to work on. And we got United Healthcare. And we also had some other companies that reported earnings in the financial sectors, like Ali Bank, that actually beat earnings, and they traded higher. Really, the financial sector stocks, even though they beat their earnings reports this week, they were trending to the downside, but Ali Invest actually really changed that trend, and it actually performed very well and closed higher. So that is one of the things that was surprising to watch. And also when you look at Apple stock, it's down minus 1.4%, Facebook, Amazon, Netflix down, Microsoft. Now these are the companies that are actually dragging the stock market to the downside today. Specifically, they sold off right before the market closed, and also Tesla stock actually dropped right before the market closed. It was actually having a relatively good day. It was trading above $450. Their earnings reports coming up in October 21st. I'm going to be covering more details about that a little later on, but as you can see, the major driver force for this specific stock market in the short term, as we covered, is the stimulus and also election coming up pretty soon. But now we also have these major companies that are going to be reporting earnings. So when these companies, if they have more positive earnings or negative earnings, that could potentially also affect the stock market. So we have an additional third thing that we need to pay attention to in the short term when these earnings season heats up pretty soon next week. So now let's talk about the penny stock that we covered, Nano Dimensions. As you can see today, it hit almost $6. It went a little bit above $6. That's really extended in the short term a lot. So if you're somebody that got involved in it when the stock was trading right around over here below $2.50, above $3, the ideal thing to do right now is to put a stop loss order over here in case the stock significantly pulls back or drops to the downside. And if the stock continues to go up, you can slowly move your stop loss order higher, or you can put in a trailing stop loss. So you can definitely set that order in so you don't really have to worry or actively manage. And check out on this position a lot, because the stock is really breaking out to the upside significantly. And yesterday we talked about another company that Ark Invest got involved in it, which was Fastly. As you can see today, it also dropped an additional 5.61% to the downside. And of course, Ark Invest is continuously buying this company as it sells off. Yesterday when we covered it, it was actually number 45 position on their ETF, and today it actually increased to 33. So they increased the amount of shares that they have for this specific company. Yesterday we was around 304,000, and today it's getting closer to 400,000, and the capital injection increased from 27 million from yesterday to above $33 million. So they're definitely accumulating more share of this company. So definitely keep an eye on this company moving forward, and we'll see how things unfold. Now let's talk about Tesla. Tesla's going to be reporting earnings on October 21st, and they recently released their delivery numbers. They had really phenomenal numbers to show for it, so that was fantastic. But there's going to be major competitors that are sneaking up on Tesla, specifically the main branded companies like Volkswagen, BMW, Mercedes. They're all coming up with their own version of electric vehicles, specifically in 2021, 2022. In this video, we're going to be going over exactly the Volkswagen vehicles that they're actually competing with Tesla right now. So Volkswagen vehicle right now that is hot, and specifically in Europe and the Netherlands and Norway and Spain, is the Volkswagen ID3. Things that Volkswagen did is that they're able to produce vehicles that was cheaper, and the European markets are really liking that. As you can see, they're catching up to Tesla Model 3, and this is the VW ID.3 vehicles that they have. It's all electric, and it's really heating up very well. And also one of the important things that we need to watch out for Tesla is that there's more competitors also in China too, like NIO. Their delivery numbers are increasing significantly. However, the Tesla sales numbers over there are relatively flat. So that's one of the challenges that Tesla is facing in the short term, is that these other companies are trying to catch up, and they're really trying to undercut the prices of their vehicles to catch up to Tesla. So on Battery Day, of course, Tesla came out and they announced that they could potentially have a vehicle that's going to be coming out pretty soon, that their vehicle cost is going to be below $30,000, to be specific, $25,000. So that is really indicating that they're trying to compete with the price points that these other vehicle companies are trying to make, attract customers towards their vehicles. So that is one of the tools that they're using by providing more cheaper vehicles, and it's showing that they're getting results, like the Volkswagen ID.3. So Volkswagen also unveiled a new electric vehicle, which is the Volkswagen ID.4. So we're going to be looking at the unveiling of this specific vehicle and see if they have a potential shot to really catch up to Tesla by really increasing their product, by making their vehicles more affordable. So we're going to check out that video and let me know in the comment section below what you think. If these main branded companies like Volkswagen, Mercedes, BMW can catch up to Tesla, and let me know in the comments section below what you think also about this new vehicle.
In the spring of 2021, we'll also offer an all-wheel drive version of the ID.4 with a combined 302 horsepower from its 2 electric motors, which will take that best-in-class performance even further. With onboard 125 kilowatt DC charging, the ID.4 can charge from 5 to 80% in just 38 minutes. Out on the road, it will deliver an estimated 250 miles of range, and you can leave range anxiety behind thanks to 3 years of free fast charging. Now, housing the battery underneath the cabin has another key advantage: more space inside. Given its compact look, the ID.4 has a surprisingly airy feel inside that's a break from current car interiors. From a tech standpoint, that phrase, best in class, is just as appropriate. There's a 10 or 12-inch center display and a 5.3-inch digital dash display operated by voice or gesture control. Wireless app connect, onboard Wi-Fi, and wireless phone charging, all built in. But the ID.4's tech isn't just cool, it helps keep drivers safe. Our iQ Drive suite includes intelligent travel and emergency assist, plus front, side, lane, and light assist, as well as park distance control. And an available advanced front lighting system with lights that swivel through twists and turns of the road. Here's one more feature, an industry first, that absolutely blew me away. Our ID light system is a color-coded strip of light underneath the windshield that glows in response to different driver situations. If the navigation system wants you to turn left, for example, the correct color will glow on the left side of the dash. Extremely, extremely cool. So that's what you get, but we've even rethought how you get it. For the first time, you can configure and reserve a Volkswagen online. It's a simplified and customer-focused experience. Configuration to reservation in 6 clicks. Reservation is simple, $100. When it comes to buying your ID.4, we'll make it just as easy. 650 motivated and engaged Volkswagen dealers are ready and waiting. Now, what exactly do we mean when we say the ID.4 is for the millions, not just the millionaires? It's pretty simple. The ID.4 is priced at $39,995 before the federal tax credit is applied. But that doesn't account for state rebates. Whether you live here in New York or in California, these rebates will bring the cost down to nearly $30,000. Across the Hudson in New Jersey, you could end up under $30,000. The lease price for 10,000 miles a year comes to a very competitive $399 per month. Plus, no fuel cost will lower the cost of ownership more than $2,500 over 5 years. The first ID.4s will be called, originally enough, the ID.4 First Edition. They will cost $36,495 after the federal tax credit. These first editions will feature cool accents like these pause and play pedals and a host of standard equipment, including a panoramic roof, 12-inch touchscreen, and 20-inch alloys. And finally, when we localize production at our plant in Chattanooga, Tennessee in 2022, we will introduce a version of the ID.4 that actually costs around $35,000.
Tesla is dominating this sector a lot, but we'll see moving forward if these other companies are catching up for it. But just let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions, any comments. Make sure you drop in the comment section below if you want to join the Discord or sign up for Webull or join the Patreon page. Links available in the description box. But I catch you guys on tomorrow's video. Have a wonderful day.